madness, a lot of you will not listen to reason and just do the XP farm from like level 1, which is kind of crazy. Again, I always suggest you play through the game, get to a certain level where, you know, the grind is really annoying, and then possibly do an XP farm, not before then. That way you actually learn what you're doing in the game, and you're making your life a little bit easier as you're growing with the game. Regardless, a lot of you need materials, and we're looking into the material farms, but there's a problem with variables, which we're looking into because it's just annoying. It should be able to work, but it works only like 25% of the time. Regardless, a couple of people have come up with different ways of doing these things, and a person who is very active on the YouTube Assassin Network, James Stoops, you'll find him giving advice all throughout several videos. He's very active, and I appreciate him very much. Hello, James. He has suggested doing the wall run in Athens, and a lot of people are just like, so I'm going to clear the air. I'm going to let you know exactly what the wall run is, even though I addressed it in a previous video, but you know, for those who are brand new, we're going to look into it. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin, and let's talk about this wall, the only wall that I absolutely approve of. So before we even talk about this wall, one of the things that I've suggested, and several other people suggest as well, is coming to any blacksmith and going and buying the materials you need. Now, if you're going to farm the blacksmith, this is what you got to remember. You can't just buy these materials and leave it at that. If you're going to farm the blacksmith, buy everything he has for sale. Every single item. But Darkstrider, I don't need this. It's a rare sword. Just buy it. What you do is everything you don't need, you break down, you dismantle. It gives you extra materials. It'll give you all these different things, depending on what it is, depending on what items you have. You'll get any one of these material sources. Okay? So always make sure you purchase everything there. Break it all down. Afterwards, you do the Dusk and Dawn thing, that ability. Once you do that, a new day will happen and his inventory will be restocked. It will not be restocked if you only buy certain crafting materials or all of the crafting materials. You have to buy everything. All right? So for all of you who are saying, hey, this isn't working, that's why it's not working. I know it's a pain. I know maybe you don't want to buy all this stuff. You don't have the space for all this stuff. Make room. Take it all. Break it all down. That's only going to give you more materials anyway. And then also purchase all his actual crafting materials, even if you don't need it. And then after all that, you do Dusk Till Dawn, and then it'll be restocked when you check it again. All right? If you're upset about the money, that you're going to lose all kinds of drachmae because, you know, you lost everything because you bought all this stuff, you know you're going to do another XP farm. So just go right ahead and do it, you silly billy gumdrops. Get it over with. You're going to get some more drachmae, and you're going to be able to do this all over again. So, you know, don't cry on my shoulder. Come on. All right. Now about this wall. Now, everything with this wall has just a bunch of easy steps, okay? First of all, you're going to come to Attica. Okay, this is the home of Athens. You're going to come to Athens. You'll see it, this big thing in the middle of Attica. You cannot miss it. So, find Athens. Go to Athens. That's step 1. On to step 2, you find the wall. The wall is not that hard to find. It's a massive wall that encases all of Athens. All right? Doesn't matter where you start. All you got to do is get to the wall. All right? Once you're there, step 3 is simple farming of the wall. And all you have to do is just run around, you look, you pit pocket stuff. There's drachmae here. Here goes some other things there. Now you got some materials. You got some arrows. You keep going. We're looking for stuff. We're so cool. Here we go. Let's even kill some of these guys, the guards that are guarding the wall. And when you defeat them, you get some stuff. There we go. Athenian buskins or booskins or bootskins. I don't know. But you can break that down, and that's more materials. You continue running around the wall, all right? And it's not as boring as you think. I mean, you know, yeah, this is kind of silly, but that's why I'm trying to be somewhat funny, but not really. Anyway, see, there's all these different things to pick from. You'll find them all around. Here goes more weapons racks. Grab those. Like I said, you could break all that stuff down. Anything else you could find, you could even climb up here. Wrong side, Cassandra. There you go, baby. And there's nothing up here. But you could, like, search all through the wall. There we go. More stuff. More arrows. More olive wood. Iron metal. There's more crypt. There we go. All that stuff just lying around. You're going to run the entire length of the wall. The wall. There we go. There's drachmae. There's a bunch of extra stuff there. Just keep running. And like I said, if you find a soldier, you kill him. Hello, neighbor. And you steal their junk. And you keep it moving. And as you're stealing their junk, by the way, you're also lowering nation power.
You're not making this.
Just in case you didn't know. So weird to have the Spear of Leonidas and the tip of the Spear of Leonidas. It's like overcompensation or something. There we go. We just keep running around, murdering people that are just sitting there, having lunch probably, writing a letter to his wife, and you just murdered him because you're a punk. Here it is. You grab everything that's there. Nobody's going to bother you. You got both eyes on me? Am I asking for trouble? You asked for just the tip, baby. Now we keep going. And that's all. This is all the wall run really is. You're just running around the entire length of the wall, searching for stuff. I know, like, maybe it's boring, but, you know, this is actually pretty effective. You just run around. And who went all the way to 99 by doing, you know, like whatever XP method of choice, farm or twerk if you did that. You can go around here without killing the guards, obviously, because you're going to be too weak. But you can go along all these racks, all these areas, and just grab a bunch of different gear. You grab the gear so that you can kind of level yourself up a little bit. Not exactly leveling yourself up, but, you know, like you kind of have better equipment than you had. It is so funny seeing that hero strike with both the Spear of Leonidas and the tip of Leonidas. That's pretty wild. Okay. Yeah, we're just moving along. I'm not even bothering with those guys there. How you doing, Sparky? Death awaited you. You know what? The heck with it. Go where now? There we go. That is so weird. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, you just continue along the wall. That's all you do. That's the whole wall run. You're just going to run around, do that, and then once you get across the entire wall, you just dusk till dawn, and everything resets. And you do that several times, and, you know, it's going to help you out, so... I know, like, a lot of you just want an XP farm, or not an XP farm, a materials farm. This is what it is for now. And now, this is... I forget who it was that said it would be kind of weird to see a hero strike with the spear and the tip. And it does look kind of nasty. And I just did a video on, like, how to do this, like, spear glitch, so... You know, you could look into that, and that'll let you know how to do it. It's a pretty wild trick. You need the second DLC of the fate of Atlantis before you could do it, though. Otherwise, you're not able to do this at all. So, yeah, that's the whole wall run. Oh, and also, like, as far as the Spear of Leonidas goes, once you change weapons, you will change, or you will lose the spear. All you have to do in order to regain the spear is go back and do the instructions that I posted on that video before, as far as like what you were supposed to do to get it in the first place. And I mean, you could do that repeatedly. It will be patched eventually because, you know, Ubisoft is not going to want you to run around with this spear, which is kind of, you know, it should actually be a cosmetic thing. I really agree with a lot of you guys that this should be like a cosmetic option. That would be like so cool if like you could change your weapons to actually look like the spear, but alas, they don't want to do that. Did I really use alas in a sentence? So weird. Okay. Continuing along. Like I said, it's really not that hard. It's not that difficult. For some of you who really don't want to do this, like I said, you could always farm the blacksmiths, because the blacksmiths will always have the thing, but you have to do exactly what I said in order to farm the blacksmiths. Just one more thing I want to point out about the spear. Gandalf Nibeski, I hope I said that correctly. He actually commented. He also was very interested in this glitch, the whole glitch with the Spear of Leonidas. So he wanted everybody to know that on top of having this glitch, the spear will only have, it'll have like characteristics weaker than your weapon. It should be like maybe about 2 levels lower than your weapon. So whatever weapon you're actually using in that slot is going to be just without, you know, like whatever power it actually has. You know, so that was like a good call on him. You know, he's looking further to get like further details as far as like actual numbers, actual statistics. And I think that's actually pretty cool. So, you know, big ups, big shout out to Gandalf, because that's actually pretty important. I forget who else asked the question, but no, you are not invincible, obviously, if you have this thing. And I mean obviously not because, like, you know, duh. I mean obviously, like, as you're seeing me run around, I'm not invincible at all. You know, just a drawback of the spear. Anyway, that's all there is to it. Just drop in the comments below. What do you think of the wall run? Do you want to do the wall run? Are you having problems with the wall run? Is this just not your cup of tea? Are you more into farming the blacksmiths rather than doing it this way? Let me know. Are there any other questions you have? Is there anything else that you want to know? Anything that you're not exactly transparent on? Let me know that in the comments below. I'll try to clear that up for you as well. Any questions you have, go right ahead. Myself and a lot of other people, obviously, in the YouTube Assassin community, are ready, willing, and able to help you, as you can see. I'm actually pretty impressed with you guys. You guys actually have been helping each other out a lot, especially when I'm either stuck in the Animus, asleep, or knocked out cold because Lady Strider cracked me over the head because I said something stupid. Again, you guys are great. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. Please tell your friends and family to like and subscribe, because that also helps the channel out an awful lot. And if you would be so kind, take a look at the comments and see if you are interested in our sponsor, Beautiful Halo, which sells various gear based on Assassin's Creed and various other video games. If you're not interested in having any sort of like hoodies or t-shirts like that, they also have other clothing as well that you might definitely want to take a look at. So if you could do that, purchase something, subscribe to them. I know you guys love your YouTube Assassin, so show me some love. Help me out here. Other than that, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thank you for watching. I'm going to kill every Athenian on this wall.